And as we begin this three-step breathing space, just sensing in, noticing the contact of the body against the floor, what you're sitting on. This step one, investigating just how your body is feeling, the sensations present. Noticing if the body is feeling a little heavy or perhaps light. Sleepy or awake. Noticing some areas perhaps of holding. And perhaps noticing other areas of maybe softening or allowing. So exploring this with a non-judgmental awareness. And inviting you to notice how you're feeling in this moment. What's the emotional weather pattern? Perhaps a little bit of maybe ease, contentment, or maybe noticing some agitation, unease, boredom or relaxation. Just taking a moment to notice however you are feeling in this moment, without judging it, actually acknowledging how we are is one of the most compassionate things we can do for ourselves. Maybe lightly checking in as well the quality of the mind. When the mind is wandering in these moments, what's the direction? Is it planning, past, judging ourselves, how we're doing in this experience, or judging this experience? And step two, inviting you to bring your attention to the breath. Or if that doesn't feel comfortable as an anchor, we can always open up to the sounds coming to the ears. So whatever feels like a stable, safe anchor for you to bring your attention to now with a sense of curiosity, beginner's mind, noticing the breath as if for the first time. Noticing if the breath feels long or short. Deep or shallow. And with a sense of it's okay however the breath is. We don't need to breathe in any particular way. We're just simply moving from that doing mode to this being mode, sensing into the present moment anchor of the breath. Or as I said, if another anchor feels more comfortable to you, the sounds or even the body as a whole. Opening up to these moments of our life, using this gateway of the breath. With this friendly curiosity. And then step three of our three-step breathing space, inviting you to widen the awareness out to the whole of the body as you sit here. Feeling the space that your body takes up. Sensing into the contact of the feet on the floor, the body sitting in the chair, the hands on the lap or held together on the body. Feeling into the space that your body takes up, the weight, the support below, the contact. And when you're ready, we're going to transition from our 3-step breathing space into a body scan, allowing the sound of the bell to move us from one to the other. So once again, inviting you to bring a dignified posture to the body, this invitation to be awake to our experience. Choosing to close the eyes, or for you, it might feel more comfortable having the eyes open with a soft gaze ahead. Knowing we always have this choice in our practice, what anchors to work with, the choice to open the eyes or close them, to follow the guidance or not. So once again, beginning by sensing into this body, this living, breathing body as you sit here. And becoming aware that your body is breathing, if that feels comfortable for you. Knowing we can always stay with the widened awareness of the body as a whole, as an anchor to return to at any time during this practice. Feet on the floor, contact of the body sitting in the chair. But if it feels okay for you, bringing your awareness and attention to noticing that your body is breathing in this moment. And not needing to breathe in any particular way. Just noticing that your body is breathing at the belly. We can even place our hands on the belly. I find this quite supportive. Or for you, you might notice the breath somewhere else, the chest, the nostrils. And not needing to breathe in any particular way. Simply noticing now that your body is breathing. Inviting you to bring that sense of beginner's mind, noticing your body breathing as if for the first time. With this attitude of curiosity and friendliness towards ourselves. Okay. This is the sensation I'm noticing here in the breath. Perhaps noticing the breath at the belly. And if the hands are on the belly, that contact, that warmth. The gentle rise on the in-breath and the fall on the out-breath. And knowing that you can choose to stay with the breath wherever you're noticing it most, or you can choose to follow my guidance. And remembering there's no way you need to feel in this practice, not even relaxed. So, okay, maybe noticing moments of boredom or agitation. And maybe we can bring a sense of curiosity to this or even acknowledging it. Sometimes this experiencing can allow relaxation to be a byproduct rather than us striving for any particular outcome. Just a subtle difference, quite a strong one actually, but yeah, exploring being present to whatever is here. So inviting you to move your attention and awareness down along the legs to the feet and toes. Sensing into the big toes, the middle toes, and the little toes. Noticing whatever sensation is present for you here. Some tingling, contact, perhaps no sensation at all. And that's fine, simply noticing this also. Exploring the soles of your feet. These soles of the feet that allow us to be in contact with the earth, with the ground below us so much of the day. How is it to sense into this part of your body? With that sense of curiosity. There may be a subtle pulsing, heat or cold. Inviting you to bring your attention to the sides of the feet and the heels and the tops. And inviting you to widen the awareness to both feet, sensing into the whole of the right and the left foot as best you can. Perhaps even exploring the possibility of breathing into and out from these feet. Breathing in through the soles and out through the tops. Or simply staying with the sensations you're noticing in the feet. And noticing the mind will have wandered many, many times in this practice, and that's okay. We're working with this wandering mind. We can't stop it wandering. So it's the noticing the mind has wandered and the choosing to come back to the body as our anchor, bringing us directly back into this present moment. So it doesn't matter how many times the mind wanders, it's the choosing to notice it's wandered, which is a moment of awareness, and the choosing to begin again. Coming back to the body, sensing into it with this sense of curiosity. As we move from the feet up along now to the ankles, sensing into these bony joints, perhaps noticing air on the skin on the outside, socks, even blood flow. And then inviting you to move up along to the calves, sensing into these muscles, the shins, Exploring the space between the calves and the shins, from the outside all the way into the inside. With this kind awareness, noticing this part of the body as if for the first time. As the invitation is to move up to the knees, sensing into these complicated joints, the kneecaps at the front, the softer part at the back. And sensing into the thighs, the front, these big muscles, the backs of the thighs, feeling the contact of what you're sitting on. You may even be aware of some sounds coming and going as part of your experience, wherever you are, as I'm noticing now. And if that is your experience, yeah, just noticing this, allowing it. And when you're ready, then bringing the attention back to the body, sensing into the thighs and then widening the awareness and attention to the whole of the legs and feet and toes, from the tops of the thighs all the way down along the legs to the feet and toes. Feeling the weight. And sensing into any areas of holding. And perhaps even noticing some areas of allowing or softening. With this non-judgmental attitude, simply means not judging whatever is here harshly, which just adds layers of suffering to our experience. So we're seeing if we can just open up to that initial experience, whatever is here, that friendly attitude. We mightn't like it, but it's here, and that's okay. And if you are noticing any areas of holding or pain, even in the legs, the knees, the ankles, we have a couple of ways to work with this. We can choose to just stay with the widened awareness of both legs, or even move our attention to our anchor of the breath or the body as a whole. Or we can even choose to actually move up close and explore this bundle of sensation, exploring tightness, or holding, or aching. Noticing if the sensation intensifies as we bring our attention here, or perhaps subsides. Even exploring the possibility of breathing into and out from this area of the body. Breathing in and softening. Breathing out and allowing. Always this choice to move up close, sense into, or widen out. Developing that trust to sense what feels right for me in this moment. Following the instruction, or maybe coming back to my anchor at the breath, at the belly. So inviting you, if it feels okay, to move your attention to the lower torso region, sensing into what you're sitting on, the lower back, the tummy, and moving up along the torso, the front of the torso, and widening out to the whole of the front of the torso as best you can, and moving up along the back, all the way up to the shoulders. Sensing into the sides of the torso. Inviting you to bring your attention and awareness to whatever you're noticing in this torso area. even with our aches and pains and injuries and illness. John Kabat-Zinn says, if we are breathing, there is more right with us than wrong with us. Just noticing how it is to allow those words to land. If we are breathing, there is more right with us than wrong with us. So just noticing how it is to maybe even acknowledge all of the work that's happening behind the scenes, the lungs, the heart, the liver, the kidneys, and all of the other organs working away. And again, noticing the mind wandering and just seeing how it is to gently and firmly practice this letting go beginning again, coming back to this present moment experience of the torso. You might even like to explore taking 1 or 2 deeper, more intentional breaths here to really feel the space that your lungs take up. Breathing in deeply and releasing at your own pace, your own time. And maybe once more, if that feels okay, breathing in and releasing. And then allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. No need to breathe in any particular way. And if the breath feels activating in any way, or coming to the lungs feels activating in any way for you, which is completely normal, at this time particularly, feeling free to anchor into the sensation in the feet, even wriggling those toes, moving away or moving up. So inviting you now to bring your awareness to the shoulders, the arms and hands, sensing into the palms of the hands, the fingers, the fingertips. What sensations are present for you in the fingertips, in the palms of the hands? Pulsing, vibration, heat or cold, maybe numbness. And then inviting you to move from the hands and arms and shoulders to the neck, front and back, and the head. Just sensing into the back and the sides of the head, the top, the forehead and the temples, and just noticing if this area of the body, the temples or even the face, the jaw are kind of clenched a little or tightened. Sometimes I can notice this, and when I do a little practice, I wasn't maybe aware that there was a tightening happening, but even just becoming aware allows a softening. Just sensing into the face as best you can, the eyes, the nostrils, the nose, the mouth, the teeth, the tongue. This face, how we often communicate to the world, how the world sees us often. So inviting you now to widen out to the whole of the body once again, sensing into the space that your body takes up. Feeling the feet on the floor, sensing into the body sitting in the chair. And knowing we always have this resource of the body, the breath, even opening up to the sounds as present moment anchors to return to during our day, no matter what's happening in our external world or in our minds. Just allowing these words to come to the ears and to the body by Pema Chodron. Meditation practice isn't about trying to throw ourselves away and become something better. It's about befriending who we are already. The ground of practice is you or me or whatever we are right now. That's what we come to know with tremendous curiosity and interest. And when you're ready, then inviting you to gently widen the awareness and open the eyes.